How to become incredibly intelligent, not just smart, but unstoppable. How do you become so intelligent that people look at you like you're some kind of anomaly? The kind of brilliance that makes strangers squint, tilt their heads, and wonder, is this guy even real? Let me start with a story, a personal one, because you don't need a research paper to believe what I'm about to say. You need real experience, real proof. As a kid, I wasn't just good at sports, I was the best, fastest, strongest, most strategic. In high school, I wasn't just another student, I was the student. No competition, straight to a full scholarship for computer engineering at one of the most prestigious universities. Didn't even break a sweat. And now, I've earned an Erasmus Plus scholarship, and I'm still just getting started. People love talking to me, not because I'm flashy, but because I know how to stretch their minds. But this, it's not about me. It's about you. Because you want to be sharp. Not average. Not above average. You want to be undeniable. So here's the path. There are exactly 2.5 steps to becoming incredibly intelligent. Yes, 2.5 steps. Why not 3? Because 3 is basic, and you're here to break patterns. Step 1. Reprogram your brain. Your brain is the ultimate puppet. And you, whether you realize it or not, hold the strings. But there's a problem. Your brain is lazy. It wants shortcuts. It wants comfort. It's not trying to help you succeed. It's trying to conserve energy. So if you say things like, "I'm bad at math. I just don't get this." Or, "I'll never be smart like that." Guess what? Your brain listens. It goes, "Got it. We'll just suck then." And once the belief sets in, the damage spreads like a virus. Suddenly, it's not just math you're bad at. You're fumbling through conversations, struggling to stay focused, overthinking the smallest things. Your brain starts dragging you into an endless pit of self-sabotage, and you won't even realize it. But here's the plot twist. Your brain is also incredibly gullible. It believes whatever you feed it, like a loyal dog. Say, "I'm powerful, I'm sharp, I can learn anything," and it'll wag its tail and say, "Cool, let's act like it." Your confidence snowballs. You take more risks. You make quicker decisions. You solve harder problems. All because you told your brain to stop acting like a loser. So the first step, believe that you're already intelligent. When you screw up, shrug it off. When you win, remind yourself that this is your new normal. You can learn anything if you have the guts to believe you can. Step 2. Think creatively, not just correctly. This is where most of the world gets left behind. See, most people live at the bottom of what educators call Bloom's taxonomy. They remember facts, maybe understand them a little. That's it. They memorize enough to pass a test, repeat enough to survive a meeting, then go back to scrolling their phone. You're different. You're going to start questioning everything. Let's rewind to school. Remember F equals ma? You probably learned it, wrote it down, passed the test, and then forgot it. That's basic thinking. That's passive learning. That's mediocrity. But you'll go deeper. Let's say you're learning logarithms. Everyone else is just cramming formulas. You ask, what does the base of a logarithm really mean? Can I visualize it? What happens when I double it? You push yourself to see the patterns, to play with the idea in your mind like a puzzle. This is the key. Truly intelligent people don't just absorb information, they bend it. They mold knowledge like clay. They stretch it, question it, experiment with it. They treat every concept, from science to art to human behavior, as something they can interact with. That's not just intelligence. That's genius thinking. And it doesn't stop at math or science. When you train your brain to think creatively, you start seeing what others miss. Opportunities, risks, patterns, connections. You become the person who spots the loophole, who finds the shortcut, who invents the new way. Step 2.5, the resistance phase. This isn't really a step. It's a battle. Because here's what no one tells you. Your brain doesn't want to change. It loves the familiar. It clings to the old, even if the old is broken. So when you start challenging it, pushing it into creative thinking, deeper understanding, it fights back. You'll fear resistance, confusion, frustration. You'll want to quit. But if you push through consistently, something incredible happens. Within 2 weeks, your brain starts to shift. It becomes more agile, more curious, more willing to think in ways it never has before. And then, one day, you'll wake up and realize, you're not the same. You think faster. You understand deeper. You solve problems from angles no one else sees. You've rewired your brain, not by accident, but by intention. You didn't wait for intelligence. You built it.